Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. We are in the car. We're doing a little vloggy vlog style opening here. I am headed to the big old flea market. It's Sunday. It is early in the morning. I have, nobody pay attention that I'm using no hands on the wheel, but I've got my Dunkin'. I'm trying the blueberry donut coffee. I've heard lots of good things about it. I do like the blueberry donuts, so if it tastes close to that, I'll be happy. And yeah, so I'm on a thrift run today. Flea market, there's two of them, two big ones, and that's why I'm in the car, because it takes a while to get to them. And then I'm gonna hit, on my way back home, a couple of thrift stores, and I will try to film some of it. It's hard because I'm constantly like eyeballing the goods. So at any rate, we will have this opening, and then we will have, at minimum, I'll show you the stuff I've picked up for the day. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so I'm here at the Vintage Drive-In. You can see this is where you would come in. This is like one of the only drive-ins in our area. You can see, so yeah, there's like 4 or 5 screens, and it's a really good time. Actually, I try to come like once a year, but it's definitely a fun time. By the way, this coffee is so sweet. If you're gonna get one of these, do not get sugar. You do not need it. It is sweet. I know. Hey man, you know, I want to cook you. Alright, well that was the Avon. I didn't get to film very much. It was very hard. It's hard to dig through people's junk and have other people walking around and holding a phone. I am headed to our second flea market. This one's a little bit smaller, and it's usually a lot junky. And I didn't find very much VHS tapes. I'm very disappointed. I had my VHS hunting shirt on, and to no avail. But I did pick up 2, but nothing special. Here we go. That's what I look for. God, if I'm selling them for $5, I'm not paying a lot. I went to a place this weekend, and the guy wanted $15 a piece for a used piece. I wanted a gallon. PlayStation 3? And you can buy a new from Walmart now for $5–10. All right, we're back. I'm back home. I did pick up quite a bit of stuff, a little bit more than I had expected. I'm going to do the haul in 2 sets. I've got my handy dandy big old bag of flea market stuff first. So we have a big flea market, as I showed briefly in the beginning of this video. That is our Vintage Drive-In. It has like 4 or 5 screens. It's a big drive-in. They do a great business. I love that they are close by. I do try to hit a couple of movies a year there just to keep them supported. And yeah, so on Sundays they do a big flea market-y thing, and it really wasn't as packed. And it's funny, like the last time I went, VHSs everywhere. Today, Happy Meal toys. So you're going to see a lot of 25-cent items today, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I did pick up some cool stuff though. At one booth, I picked up a Doctor Strange Q Fig. This was like $1. It comes from Loot Crate, and I didn't think I had it. So I picked it up when it was only $1, and the box is in decent condition. A lot of times the flea markety stuff is all damaged by just the conditions. So we're going to rapid fire some of these 25-cent like Happy Meal toys. Got this cool Ronald McDonald clock. If you're familiar with the channel, I do have fast food collection. I don't collect like the Happy Meal toys unless they're specifically the actual McDonald's or Burger King characters. Like this was one of those crazy cactus plant flea market versions of the characters. We didn't have Grimace. Couldn't believe I found it with the package. Sweet deal on that one. I got this Wonder Woman toy to go with my superhero stuff. Sometimes some of these places were 4 for $1, so I did end up picking up a few things that I might have passed on. This is going to go great in my Burger King collection. Burger King branded older stuff is hard to find. This is like a silly, I don't know if they were doing like an emoji theme or what. I did pick up this very cool McDonald's glass that I didn't have. This is a part of a train series of glasses that they did. And this is obviously Hamburglar, but this was only $1. And it's from 1977. And I didn't think it looked in bad shape. A lot of times these characters wear away and the colors get faded, but man. And this was at a booth of a guy who was selling like woodworking stuff. So like that's like pro tip. Even if you are walking by a vendor and it just doesn't look like it's got stuff that you're going to be interested in, just go down the lane and look, because you never know. A lot of times these guys will have like a bucket under a table or something, and you pick up something. Now, these are very, very nostalgic for me. I had this set a long time ago. Happy to pick up a bunch of these for 25 cents a piece. These are the Looney Tunes costumed characters as heroes. And when you see when I show you my Goodwill stuff, it's really kind of crazy because I have something very similar for those, but these are really in great condition. And all of the parts were there. Now, there was a Bugs Bunny as, I believe, Superman. And I can't remember if there was a 5th one, but I know for sure there was. So these, I got some Pez. It's hard to find Pez. These are like the Jack in the Box Pez. And in my fast food collection, we just actually started a shelf for Jack in the Box because a new Funko Pop came out this couple months ago. And I picked these up. I do got to clean them up a little bit, but one of each of the colored Jack in the Box, I just was very lucky to find those. And this little Frankenstein guy, I don't know what this is from, but it's la 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 la. And to go in I'm kind of rebuilding a Scooby-Doo collection, Scooby-Dooby on Now It's Dark. I do have a playlist of Scooby-Doo stuff. And speaking of, I picked up another video for $1. This is Scooby-Doo Alien Invaders. And I want you to take a note of this because I have another pro tip coming up about what happens when you buy VHS tapes that are clamshell and they're not in the best condition. I got a secret. And then I bought a VHS, another VHS, Cannonball Run. I picked this up purely because, again, nostalgia. Typically, my rule is I'm only paying $1 per VHS and only horror. But once in a while, a movie comes into my realm of whatever, and I have to pick it up. This is one of them. When I was a kid, the Cannonball Run series of movies was one of my favorite ones to see on TV. This has Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Adrienne Barbeau, Jamie Farr, Terry Bradshaw, Jackie Chan. Just there's so many people. And that's without even mentioning like Burt Reynolds, Roger Moore, Farrah Fawcett, Dom DeLuise. This is one of those movies where there were so many characters. I love movies like that, and it's just actually a very fun movie. There's not very many like action comedies that I'm gonna ever admit to being a fan of, but Cannonball Run is. I don't even know what year this is. Yeah. Well, if you know, leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, it's in a great condition. Okay, so this is Goodwill thrift store stuff. I think I hit a couple of different Goodwills. I found this Count Chocula Breakfast Buddy. This was a cereal giveaway that General Mills did, and there was only one of the monsters they did, and it's so clean. It was in a plastic baggie, and it's so clean. I was very happy to see it. I could care less about the other ones. There was like maybe the only other one I would want would be the Lucky Charms guy, but there was like the Honey Nut Cheerios bee and Cinnamon Toast Crunch and all those kind of guys. This is from 1997, so this will go good in my General Mills Monster collection. I actually bought t-shirts at Goodwill. I hardly ever do this, but they had my size in a Wednesday shirt and also this Halloween shirt that I'm pretty sure was a Walmart shirt because that looks like the Walmart tag on it. But these were only like $1, I don't know, something a piece. So can't have enough black t-shirts, and the Wednesday one with season 2 coming, I'm sure I'll be watching that. I picked up some Disney clamshell movies that I would normally have passed on, but these are getting rarer and rarer, and they're only 99 cents. But it's like this foil cover copy of The Black Cauldron and this one of The Sword and the Stone. These are two of the more fantasy based, non-princessy type Disney classics, and particularly The Black Cauldron. This, deals with sorcery. Same with Sword in the Stone. There's magic, and there's just different than the typical Disney film. So these will probably be the only two Disney clamshells I'll ever pick up. But wait, you just said you wouldn't pick up any Disney clamshells. So what I do is when I'm shopping at Goodwill and I come across these Disney clamshells for $1, I look for really high quality, best quality clamshells so that when I pick up one like this, I trade out the clamshells, and then for like the Scooby-Doo or whatever other clamshell movie that I do want to keep, I will replace them, and then I will take the VHS tape and either redonate it, or I've been experimenting with making little labels and creating like these little mystery VHS tapes with either my brand on it. I showed a Hobbs Horror one in a previous video, and I'm not sure what I'm planning on doing. I might include them in like giveaway boxes, and then like the mystery will be, what movie did you end up getting from me? I know that's kind of silly, but it is what it is. I picked up another copy of Final Destination for $1.99. This was from Savers. And then I got 3 Happy Meal Halloween figures with the costumes. And these, I think, came out in the same year as those Burger King ones that I showed with the Looney Tunes. And the cool thing with these, and yep, I'm taking them right out of the package because they're going to go on display down in the fast food collection room. It's the classic McDonald's characters. There's a set of 8. I only have 3 complete costumes right now, and I have a couple of loose. But yeah, they just snap together, and then they're like these cute little figures. I wish I had more time. This is already getting long. The last item, I was looking for Ouija boards. Whenever I go thrifting, I look for Ouija boards, but I didn't find one. But I found this Goosebumps board game, and I thought maybe I would incorporate this into, I do have some Goosebump Funko Pops. Maybe I would make this like the background of the shelf and then put the Funkos in front of it. But yeah, so overall, I really didn't spend that much. Maybe including that coffee, that blueberry coffee, which was super sweet, very delicious too. I'll get that again. I think maybe 30 bucks. So definitely a worthwhile thrift hunt for me. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below any thoughts or information about any of these items, or what was your favorite. And thanks for tuning into the channel. Keep checking back to Now It's Dark for more great stuff.
Row 18, plot 20.